In Exodus 34, we encounter a unique story about Moses. When he came down from Mount Sinai after speaking with God and getting the second set of tablets bearing the 10 Commandments, his face shone radiantly. This divine glow was a physical sign of his close communion with the Almighty. However, it frightened the Israelites, so Moses covered his face with a veil among the people. And the children of Israel saw the face of Moses, that the skin of Moses' face shone, and Moses put the veil upon his face again, until he went in to speak with him. Exodus 34 verse 35. It's not just Moses who sometimes veiled his true self. We often do the same. We wear masks to hide our insecurities, fears, doubts, and imperfections. We want to be accepted, loved, and admired, so we present a carefully curated version of ourselves. But the truth is, we don't need to put on masks before God. Moses didn't wear his veil when alone with God in the tabernacle. He stood unveiled in the divine presence, exposed and authentic. This is a powerful lesson for us. We can be honest with God. We don't need to hide our doubts, fears, anger, or confusion. He knows us better than we know ourselves. God invites us to reveal our true selves to Him. He's not looking for a polished, perfect facade. He desires our hearts as they are flawed, broken, and searching. He wants to have a genuine relationship with us. In your prayers, you don't need to use lofty, churchy language or try to appear more righteous than you feel. You can speak from your heart. Have you ever been upset with God, wondering why certain things are happening in your life? Maybe you've questioned His plan or felt angry about your circumstances. It's okay. You can bring your raw emotions to Him. Just like Moses removed his veil when he was alone with God, you can remove your masks and be genuine in His presence. There's something freeing about knowing that you can be completely honest with God. He's a loving Father who understands your humanity. When you're uncertain, share your doubts. When you're hurting, express your pain. When you're lost, ask for guidance. You don't have to pretend. God doesn't turn away when we're vulnerable. Instead, He draws closer to us. He longs for a deeper connection with His children, and it begins with open and honest communication. Unveiling our true selves before God is an act of trust. It's a declaration that we believe He is a safe place for our hearts, a refuge for our souls. When Moses removed the veil in God's presence, he experienced a unique transformation. He soaked in the divine glory, and his face radiated with God's light. Similarly, when we unveil our true selves to God, we allow Him to work within us. He begins to transform our brokenness into beauty, weakness into strength, and doubts into faith.